Hey, Randy Bartlett here with a quick question for you. How do computers work? Hey, I got a quick question for you. How do I get more customers? Got a quick question for you. How do you get people dancing? It's one of my pet peeves in the world is people with a quick question. And I'm guilty of it. I promise you, if you're listening to this, you're guilty of it. You know, we ask quick questions. How do you solve the immigration problem in this country, right? So I understand that the question is quick, but that statement, a quick question, implies that the answer is quick. So a quick question with that implication would be, quick question, how many oranges are in my hand? 2. Okay, we're done. But quick question, how are oranges grown is a little tougher, right? So the pet peeve is don't oversimplify and don't ask people who are very knowledgeable about a subject to teach you everything they know about a subject or even a lot of what they know about a subject with a quick question. Again, we all do it. But if you're going to go to an expert or somebody that you consider to be an expert on any subject, begin with the premise of, hey, I've got a question. I'm not sure if it's a quick answer or not, but I'd like to get your input on something. So the question is quick. The answer may not be. And especially if you're dealing with somebody like me, I can't do a minute with Randy Bartlett in less than 3 or 4 minutes, right? So you got to decide if the person you're talking to is probably like me, long-winded, or if your subject really is a quick question. And just most of the people I know are very generous with their time and are happy to do this, but there's a little bit of pressure put on somebody when they come to me and say, hey, Randy, quick question, how do you get everybody's attention when they're not listening? Well, that's an 8-hour workshop that I do, and I only scratch the surface in the 8-hour workshop, right? So there's more to it than that. And I always say DJs, but listen, if we were plumbers, I'd say plumbers, because it's just a human nature thing. But we're all guilty of doing this thing of wanting the silver bullet, the quick answer to something. Hey, I want you to give me the one line that I can say that will work. Like I just saw the other day, somebody posted, hey, what's the one song you can play that always guaranteed to get everybody up on the dance floor if they're not dancing? Well, that's not a realistic thing. There isn't any. If there was one song, we'd all know it. We'd play it. If this was easy, everybody would be good at it. So the next time you're going to ask somebody something, unless the answer is like blue or 7, a one-word answer, don't say, hey, quick question. Say, listen, I need to pick your brain, and I don't know if this is a good time, but let me know when a good time is, and I'd like to talk to you about it. So that was a quick answer to a quick question. I think we made it in just under a minute. We'll see you next week.